Hi there, YouTube. This is Extreme Wirehead for another Remains of the Day, and I haven't done these in a while for a bunch of different reasons, mostly because I'm busy. But let's get right down to it. I've been, well, like I've said, quite busy, but the thing that I wanted to focus to this week is a little bit of the competitive nature. I just went to a small little, well, not really little, card fight Vanguard tournament, and I'm having a lot of fun. Card games are quite an interesting little beast. It takes a lot of thinking, and especially in a tournament scene, a lot of preparation and prediction. And that is something that I think a lot of people don't understand. And when you go into the tournament, you are there for fun. That is true. But you have to be very careful because the entire point of the tournament is to win. So you will see a lot of people with very powerful decks, very strange strategies, things that will want to throw you off, and you will be trying to do the same, trying to outbalance them. I like to akin it to two big sumo wrestlers. You don't know how big, trying to punch each other off, and you actually could work your way through that with just a bodysuit and a really nimble body. And that is the thing. There's a lot of expectation that comes with these sorts of events. There's an expectation that, oh, you've got all the rare cards, you've got a complete set, you've got the strategy all boiled down. I can see it very well, but sometimes they drop things and you see cards that you weren't expecting. Strategies that you didn't think were necessary, but they were there. And those kinds of things, they could be there to throw you off. They could just be there to make you feel uneasy. But in many cases, they actually have a purpose, and that's where I want to focus. You're going to have to weigh your chances. You weigh your resources, and do you want to take their bluff? Those kinds of considerations are what I think make the scene, competitive scene, quite good. And what is important here is, as everybody keeps calling it, the meta, where you have people who they just live and breathe how the game was meant to be built, and they play it because that is the most effective thing that is seen. And that's a bit sad, but then makes total sense. You've got people who follow the meta, which is, of course, you follow one strategy and you just live out that strategy, win or lose. And that is all well and good. Your strategy is your core, it is what makes you strong. But you have to understand, sometimes your opponent is special, and special considerations have to be made. There are cases where an opponent's deck has such a strategy which you will need to alter your own. It does not mean that you delay. It could mean, for whatever reason, you hold back. You switch tactics. You make it uncomfortable for them to use their strategy. Because the more uncomfortable they are with their strategy, the more confident you are about yours. Of course, that's not always the case, but that's just a general idea that I get the feeling. And these kinds of things, these kinds of mind games are what keep me coming back, keep me thinking, how do I one up these great, great people? And that's a topic for another time. I'm just having a lot of fun. I should probably talk about something other than card games. I'm pretty sure I've done this for over like 5 episodes, 5, 6 maybe. And basically, if somebody bothers to trace it down, that's probably how long I've been playing this game. And it's a great game. Japanese card games are just great. All of them are pretty good. In any case, what else has been going on? A lot of work, a lot of car parts, a lot of crazy stuff, fixing things. 3D printers almost operational, which I want to video if possible. And a little bit of games. You can see TF2 there. I still play quite a bit of that. I'm going to finish Sly. And finally, probably go through that journey of getting that legendary in Guild Wars 2, because I really want that legendary. I know they're useless. I still want a legendary because it's a legendary. In any case, this has been Extreme Wirehead, talking about what I feel, what I think about the past few weeks. And I will see you when I see you, hopefully next week, about something else that was interesting me. Quite a lot, actually. Anyway, this has been Extreme Wirehead, and as always, have a great week. It's only the start, and it's probably only going to go up from here. Peace.